Hello and welcome to this quick video about a tip that might save your bacon if you have a crash, if your model comes down, you're flying with the ExpressLRS and the battery is still connected, you're still getting telemetry, you can find that model. Now there are a number of tips that you can use, things like lost model alarms, making sure there's a beeper on the model that you can sound when you get close. All that stuff is very handy, but if it comes down and you're flying over an area that has quite long grass, it comes down the other side of a hedge so your spotter can't see where it goes in, then you're kind of up to your eyeballs to try and find where it is. Unless you have telemetry on your radio and you can use this trick. Now using the RSSI trick to find your model is nothing new. I've made a video about it before. That was using the FreeSky system. However, with ExpressLRS it works in a very different way. The main difference is that with other radio systems I've used here, the RSSI value, or how strong the signal is coming from the receiver, is kind of shown in positive numbers. With the ExpressLRS system, it's the other way around. It's actually showing you the loss. It's a minus number at the beginning. Now, a minus decibel, so you want the smallest loss or the smallest number, which is a really weird way of doing it. However, using it, you can find your model if you are getting telemetry. Now, I've just had this save my bacon in a recent flight, so I thought, you know what, let me make a video, because if you are coming to ExpressLRS from a different radio system and you've used one of those previous RSSI trick videos I've made, you might get caught out like I've just been, where you end up walking in the wrong direction until you've noticed that it's a negative number for the value for RSSI. So how does this work? Well, the fact is that the antenna on the back of here has different layers of sensitivity. So the ends of the antennas, each end of this T, is less sensitive than the bar. So that's why you tend to have this as a T antenna, or a linear antenna like this. You tend to have the least sensitivity at the top. So what I do is I lay the bar down on the radio, so it's like that. Hopefully you can see that okay on the camera. A bit tricky to show it with it being black. And then what I do is go into the model menu, go and look at all the telemetry sensors and find this one here, the first RSSI, or receiver quality. And you're looking for the number that's on there. Once you've got that number on the screen, then what you do is you hold your radio level and you do 360 degrees. Now the telemetry on ExpressLRS is typically not updating very quickly, so do it very slowly and just go around in a big circle, do it a couple of times and watch the number. And what you're looking for is the lowest number. That's showing you the lowest amount of loss, i.e. the most strong signal that the radio is receiving. A little bit backwards with ExpressLRS. This is what caught me out. Once you know where that lowest number is, that's the direction that you need to set off on. And by doing that every 50, 100 yards, then you'll find your model quite quickly. So let me kind of show you on a diagram what that looks like. So here we are in the field. This is us as a pilot here. This is where our model has come down in loads of long grass. It's disappeared and we can't find it. What I would do is then I would just rotate around and I would do that 360 thing, looking at that quality, the RSSI value, and then look at all of the numbers as I've gone around. And what you're looking for here is the lowest number. In this instance, it's 71. And the way it works is that as you turn away from the model, which is over here, the value, or the amount of loss, goes up. And as your body is shielding the signal from the model, it's worse over here. So now we know that the lowest number is 71. We can walk in that direction. And that is going to get us an awful lot closer. Once we get a little bit closer, we'll do the same thing. Well, now we can see that the good news is that the number is going down as we're walking. That's what we want. If the number's going down, then we are going in the right direction. Again, just stop, do a couple of rotations, just confirm that you are still going in the right direction, because you get closer, it'll change. I have to, in this example, I can't go through this hedge, I've got to go around it. So I'll go to the side. And then what I'll do is I will do another one. And again, the value, the lowest value is lower than it was before. So I'm still a little bit closer, but this time it's in this direction rather than over here as we started. And so I would just follow along with that. Every time I do it, the value is getting lower and lower, and then eventually I will be right by the model and I will eventually find it. So I just wanted to share this with you. If you are an ExpressLRS pilot and you are flying, you're getting your telemetry back to the radio, it means that if you are in the unfortunate position of a model going down, you didn't see where it came down. So long as the battery is still connected and you're getting telemetry, you can use that trick to find it. The RSSI trick has saved my bacon quite a few times over the last 10 years. It's definitely saved my mate's bacons probably about the same amount. It's worth its weight in gold, and hopefully you've watched this video before you've had to use it. But bookmark this video, keep it safe, and remember that that's the way you do it. The big trick with ExpressLRS is you're looking for the lowest number, because it's a minus dB value, i.e. the lowest amount of loss, rather than on older systems like the FreeSky ACCST radio and others, where you're looking for the highest value or the most signal. A little bit weird with ExpressLRS the way it works, but if you follow that guide, you should always get your model back. Thank you for watching the video. If you watch my videos and find them useful, then please take a moment to hit the like and subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot. If you really like what I'm doing here, you can become a Patreon and support the time I spend helping others and get access to lots of exclusive benefits. Link is in the video description. Remember that all the videos on the channel are organized into playlists, so you can easily use those playlists to find all the videos on a subject that you are interested in. Add Painless 360 to your searches on Google and YouTube, and it'll help you find my content for any particular topic. Thanks again for watching, and as always, happy flying.